Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments for August 6th. Let's jump right into our charts and take a look at today's action. First up, we had October live cattle on the board. Big red day here across the cattle market. That answers that. Nice rejection here off that 50-day average. Yesterday's rally above 230 wasn't enough to get this market going. We did see an immediate rejection off that level here today, opening up at 230 and just seeing some steady selling pressure all day long. This market heading all the way back down there towards 225, completely taken out the last couple days worth of action to the upside. Nice strong finish down here below 227. Looks like the bears are rolling at the moment. Bulls need to fight back here going into Friday's session. If they can't support this thing here and stop the bleeding into tomorrow's session, we should see this thing take a nice leg lower in the next week. Be cautious here. We could see this thing continue to bleed back down here towards 220. Next up, September feeders on the board. Yesterday's close above 348 didn't mean much. Bears came out swinging here today. Another rejection off that 50-day average here as well. Nice steady downside all the way towards 340 here today. Finishing off of those lows at 341.75, just below that bear pivot here for the week. This big rejection we saw here today on increasing volume here for both live and feeder markets isn't a great look here at the moment. Bulls need to defend these this 340 area and these range lows here going into the weekend. If they aren't able to stop the bleeding here as well, we should see this feeder market take another swing back down here towards 333 to 335 and try and attack these range lows once again. Not a good look here in this cattle market today. Bears came out swinging, and we should see some more downside, keeping this downtrend intact here at the moment. Still failing to get any sort of closes back above our major averages here today. Big breakdown in both live and feeder markets. Expect to see some more downside come into tomorrow's session. Next up, December corn futures just balancing out here today right around 460. Not a whole lot to be said. This market is kind of hanging steady and continuing to churn around these major averages. Good choppy action, good market to stay away from. We should see this corn market hang out here between about $4.50 and $5 for the foreseeable future. Crude prices, seen a nice snapback rally here today. Prices pushing back up there towards $78, but still not reclaiming any sort of meaningful levels. As long as this market remains below 87, we should see a nice, slow, steady bleed to the downside. Good breakdown here early this week below $80. We should see those sellers step back in and keep pushing this market back down here towards $70. And next up, equity markets kind of seeing a brief pause here today. The Dow was the weakest of the bunch, pulling back after several days of a nice upside into some all-time highs. This market was just getting a little bit extended here at the moment, but still in good hands. Each of our indexes all seeing nice rallies here this week so far. We should see that upside continue. We do have the S&P and the Dow up into some new all-time highs. The Nasdaq still off of it, but kind of hanging steady here today. We should see some good support here. Each of our big pieces of the puzzle are all seeing some pretty constructive action here across the board. We should see this market continue to find some support and see these big names continue to get some more traction back above their averages. In the meantime, this market's got a nice little uptrend shaping up. Any sort of dips here should be good buying opportunities. Heading into tomorrow's session, bulls want to finish this week out on a high note, so wouldn't be surprised to see them try and snap this thing back up here towards 7,800 before we head into the weekend and see this market finish out, or this week finish out on a nice bullish note for this equity market. Thank you everyone for tuning in this week. We'll catch you guys over the weekend for our weekend market watch. Thank you and have a good night.